I want you to picture two apartments in the same city and neighborhood with nearly identical rent. The first apartment belongs to someone earning $88,000 per year. Inside, you will find a 65-inch television, a $3,000 leather sofa, a kitchen packed with rarely used appliances, overflowing closets, and a spare room filled with storage boxes. This person checks their bank account with a knot in their stomach because they are only one or two missed paychecks away from a crisis. The second apartment belongs to someone earning $48,000 per year. It is filled with space, simple furniture, and only the tools and clothes that actually get used. This person checks their bank account with calm confidence because they have 16 months of expenses saved and invest 25% of every paycheck. This is not a story about income, but about the hidden relationship between stuff and money. The first person slowly built a lifestyle that consumes every dollar they earn, while the second person learned that owning less means living intentionally. Intentional living creates financial breathing room that many high earners never experience. These minimalist money rules are about understanding that every object you own has ongoing costs. Everything you own costs money twice. The first cost is the purchase price, but the second cost, which is often larger, includes storage, maintenance, mental energy, and opportunity cost. For example, a treadmill takes up around 18 square feet. In most cities, that is $500 to $900 per year in hidden rent just to store equipment that often ends up unused. Maintenance for items like boats usually costs around 8 to 10% of their value annually. On top of that, visual clutter increases stress levels and reduces focus, meaning your stuff is literally affecting your mind. Every dollar locked in possessions is also a dollar not invested. A $12,000 home gym could have grown into $40,000 in index funds over 15 years. The purchase price is only the beginning. Rule 1. Calculate cost per use. Before buying anything, divide the total cost by how many times you will realistically use it. A $150 jacket worn 3 times costs $50 per wear, but a $300 jacket worn 150 times costs only $2 per wear. This simple calculation removes impulse buying, like a $250 kitchen gadget used twice a year, and highlights the value of a $1,500 mattress used every night for years. Rule 2. Apply the replacement test. Walk through your home and ask, if this item disappeared today, would I spend money to replace it? If the answer is no, the item is there by habit, not intention. These items have negative value because they consume space and mental energy. Minimalists remove these items to create clarity and simplify life. Rule 3. Never upgrade out of boredom. Many people with stable incomes have nothing saved because they upgrade working items like phones, cars, or furniture just for something new. This is not progress, it is hidden wealth loss. An item is useful until it stops working or fails its purpose. Avoiding this habit can save lakhs over a lifetime. Rule 4. Create friction for spending and ease for saving. Human behavior follows the easiest path. To reduce spending, remove saved card details, delete shopping apps, and wait 24 hours before buying anything non-essential. To improve saving, automate transfers so money moves into investments before you even notice it. Systems are stronger than willpower. Rule 5. Count your possessions regularly. Counting builds awareness and stops mindless accumulation. When you realize you already own 40 shirts, buying another feels unnecessary. Use simple rules like 1 in, 1 out to maintain balance. Rule 6. Rent or borrow before buying. Most purchases feel exciting at first, but that excitement fades quickly. Trying a hobby by renting equipment helps you understand if it's real interest or just temporary curiosity. This prevents your home from becoming storage for unused items. Rule 7. Understand the lifestyle multiplier effect. One purchase creates many more. A car brings fuel, maintenance, insurance. A large item creates ongoing responsibility. A $4,000 purchase may actually cost $10,000 over time. Removing one major expense can remove many hidden costs. Rule 8. Define what enough means early. If you don't define enough, your lifestyle will keep expanding with your income, and no matter how much you earn, it will never feel enough. Decide your limits for home, travel, clothes. Beyond that, let money grow. Rule 9. Measure wealth by freedom, not possessions. Real wealth is not what you own, but what you can choose. Can you leave a job, take a break, or start something new? A person earning $1 lakh per month and spending $95,000 has no freedom. A person earning $60,000 and spending $30,000 has real control. Every purchase reduces your freedom. Rule 10. Practice regular decluttering. Don't wait for a big cleanup. Small, consistent checks keep your life organized. Monthly reviews help you understand your spending triggers. Implementation. This week, use the replacement test to remove 10 unnecessary items. This month, follow the 24-hour rule for all non-essential purchases. This quarter, count items in 3 areas like clothes, kitchen, and digital devices. This year, clearly define what enough means for your lifestyle. The relationship between minimalism and money works both ways. Owning less increases your savings. Having savings reduces your need to own more. This creates a powerful cycle where saving builds security and security reduces spending. People with modest income who follow this build real wealth. High earners trapped in spending build nothing. In the end, you must decide whether you control your possessions or your possessions control you.